Testing, testing. Mana test two. What's about you? Hey guys, what's up? Wagwan. So I'm your girl, Juju. Be the only be you want in your life. So right now we're reviewing 90 Day Fiancé episode 9, the No Bang Theory. But you know what? Before I even go that, let's start with episode 8 because I missed. Well, I haven't done any of them, just these two. Unsure and Insecure. So let's start with that one, 8. So episode 8, right? We have Natalie, I believe Yara and Jovi, Natalie and Mike, Julia and Brandon. Who else did we have in that one? Oh, Stephanie and what's his face? Ryan. They need help. They need help. So in this one, let's start with Stephanie and Ryan, right? So I'm gonna start with them because I'm a Caribbean girl. I understand the Caribbean life, and a lot of people, they'll probably be like, oh, but she's bringing all these stuff, whatever. Here's the thing about the Caribbean, right? We're classified as third world. Yes, we are. Even though we have all these wonderful beaches, lovely resources, and lovely resorts as well. So apparently the American government and the Belizean government, they opened the borders, right? So my girl Stephanie's like, I ain't waiting for you, love. So she's like, I gotta go. So she went there and she saw her man and she's like, I buy you all these things, baby. And she bought him clothes. My girl got him a $3,000 watch. I was like, what you gonna do with that? Where you gonna wear that? $3,000 watch in the Caribbean? Ooh, somebody gonna snatch that so fast. That's gonna get snatched so fast. Like, where he gonna wear that at? I don't know. In his bedroom? Maybe. So she got him clothes to match. I'm like, ma'am, you like 53. Where we matching at? We ain't triplets. We ain't twins. I mean, I guess you want to get that couple goal. I'm like, damn, lady, you old. I shouldn't even say that because 53 isn't that old. She looks good for 53 too. But man, you 53. What are you talking about? Anyway, she got him some matching shoes and stuff. I'm like, I can get that because, you know, clothes, shoes, it's cheaper in the States. It's more expensive in the Caribbean. If I had a man all the way wherever, granted I'm not back home right now, and I was raised right, so I don't depend on other people's money. But if I was that kind of girl, yes, baby. Yes. You are, bring me all the nice stuff. I don't have to shop. Yes, babe. Oh, babe, I love you so much. So they went for dinner, right? And they got drinks. I'm a drinky drink kind of girl. Yes. And they got drinks and they start talking. Oh, did I forget? My girl got him lit up glove with a love. Glove. Yes. She was lighting up. She's like, ooh, we gonna have a rave party. Ooh. And then she said she was gonna tie him up so he can run away from her. And I was like, oh, we doing that now? Oh no. But yes, I was like, okay, ma'am, let's do this. So of course they went to dinner and they were talking, whatever. And Ryan got lobster. I know some people were probably like, so you decided to get all something expensive? And I'm like, yes. She paying, ain't she? I know. Some people don't have any sympathy. I don't. Baby girl mama was paying, so baby gotta enjoy the meal, right? So that's what he did. And then he took a picture too, because it was a delicious looking meal. I would too. That's the millennial in me. Oops. So Ryan and Stephanie have dinner, whatever. There was really much that they talked about them. They talked about the relationship. She wanted to see his phone, all kind of foolishness. I'm like, girl, you really are unsure and insecure, because I ain't got time for that. If I think that you're cheating on me or whatever, I'm not going to waste my time with you. And considering that she's probably has money, and there are many other hot looking, I mean, Ryan ain't even hot by Caribbean standards. He just regular looking. He's alright. I ain't gonna spend money on him. Like, I'm certainly not gonna give him a $3,000 watch, 12 pairs of watch, and a glow in the dark hand glove. I mean, glove love. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yes. I'm not doing all of that. So Mike and Natalie. So Natalie meets his mother, and she's super nice. I was like, this girl has crazy eyes. Natalie have crazy eyes. You know the people that people tell you stay away from them because they got crazy eyes and you scared of them? That's Natalie. I don't know how Mike did it, but if it was me, no, Natalie, you scare me, ma'am. You scare me. But anyway, she met his mother, and she was really nice, and she tried to make the mother be on her side, and she's like, oh, it's like I found a magic button. Okay, Natalie, I don't think you want to push that magic button. Ooh, what does this button do? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. But anyway, the mother was herself. Natalie thought they got along great. Mother thought they got along great. I was like, this is just awkward to look at. Save me. They were boring. But anyway, Mike's mother convinced them to set a date so that Mama, Natalie's mother, Natushka's mama, can come and visit. So anyway, they did that, and I just feel sorry for Mike. I'm sorry, Mike. Then we got Brandon and Julia. Yeah, I love Brandon and Julia. I love them because Brandon was like, well, no, Julia was like, they got this girl working like an indentured servant. And I said indentured servant because she ain't no slave, okay? She ain't a slave. She's probably a serf. I'm sorry. If you know your history, you know what I mean. But, I mean, they got her waking up early in the morning. And the way the footage looks, it looked like she's the one doing all the work. I mean, I don't know how true that is, but it looks like she's the one doing all the work. I don't wrong her. They got her feeding the pigs. They got her. My girl got so mad she was telling the animals to shut up. And then she called Daddy. And Daddy said that Brandon needs to be the man of the house. But how can Brandon be the man of the house when Brandon's a mama's boy? I don't know. You help me. Help me, help you. We can help each other, maybe. So, she talked to her father. She was big mad. How mad are you, Julia? Big mad. So, anyway, she called her father. They had a conversation. She had, like, dirt streaked all over her face. Yes, she got dirt streak all over her face, and she was mad. She called Brandon. She told her, she laid down the law. Julia was like, we're not staying here. I didn't come here to live on the farm. I didn't come here to wake up and feed the animals. I would have gotten mad too, because you're not treating me like I'm new to this. You're treating me like I'm true to this. Like this has been my whole life. No, ma'am. No, sir. Hell no. I'm not used to this. I mean, I've visited family members' farm back home in Jamaica, and all I saw was food. I remember I saw that pig, and he was giving an attitude, and I was like, don't give me an attitude. Your bacon. Your breakfast. How dare he? How dare he? So my girl got mad. I would get mad too. She's like, no, we're not staying here. I was like, but then I was like, Julia, did you save money? Because if it was me, he should have told her that he had money issues. Because if it was me, she was making money go-go dancing. You know? And she not ugly too. She's like, she was probably where the money reside. But I guess she didn't save anything, because if it was me and I heard you were in debt, I'm like, okay. So here's what I got saved. What you got? Because I don't want to stay here. My girl got so mad that she was like, I'm going back to Russia. I hate you, Brandon. I'm going back to Russia if we don't leave here. I was like, I know that's right, Julia. I know that's right. So that was that. And then Yaara and Jovi. I like Yaara. I mean, people have been saying like Yaara is like, you know, she like I don't know. I like Yaara. She's kind of silly. She's kind of, you know, straight laced sometimes. A little too rough and Jovi, but he needs that. But she got a pregnancy scare. And I think Jovi came back in this one, and he was like, "You're what?" She's like, "I'm pregnant." I was like, "Oh no." Oh no. Oh no, before she told him that, I think he didn't show up at the airport like he was supposed to. And when he showed up, he was drinking. She got mad about that. And then, yeah, I was like, I like drinks too. I'd probably get in. Whatever. So let's go back to season 8, episode 9. No Bang Theory. I'm gonna start with Brandon and Julia. I love those two. I love Baby Boy and Go Julia. Okay. Someone else on YouTube called his parents 2 freaks on a farm. I was like, oh no, they ain't the freaks. I mean, oh no. But anyway, so she talked to him and she was like, no. He was like, what happened? You told me you hated me, whatever. She's like, I'm not staying here. We need to leave. And I understand, because I would want to leave too. And then Brandon and his parents go and have dinner. They talk about it. The mother's like, well, how are you? Like, they were really happy to see him. And then the mood changed. Brandon wanted to move out. Mama started crying. I was like, Betty, why are you crying though with no tears? What's happening? Is he not supposed to leave? But I guess not. Because they're supposed to take over the farm. Because he's the only child they have. And Ron got mad. Ron's like, no, you need to be a man. You need to put your foot down. I was like, he is being a man. He is sort of kind of putting his foot down. He's telling you guys he wants to leave. I can understand that. I thought in life what's supposed to happen is that you grow your kids and then they leave home. Here I am talking. I still live at home. But that's different. I'm kind of in Julia's shoes. Well, actually, no, I'm not in Julia's shoes. I just still live at home because the pandemic got a girl strapped. Money ain't flashy like that during the road. So guess what? I gotta sit my little butt down at home in my room with my family, and we just gonna do what it do. That's all. So anyway, he's kind of like telling them, oh, we gotta go. She's at the farm. She didn't come here to do this, and we're separated. So the mother's like, no, don't leave. I was like, no, Brandon, leave. You're about to have a culty situation on your hands. You're about to be a culty. You don't want to be a culty. It's sad. It's sad. Don't be a culty. Don't be a... Ooh, I forgot Amira and Andrew. I don't understand those two. She kind of sounds slow. No offense. I mean, it's a different language. But anyway, back to them. So the parents come to an agreement that they can stay in the same room and she doesn't have to take care of the animals anymore. And I was like, so why were we playing hardball before? Whatever. It's a parent thing, I guess. I'm not a parent. I don't understand. But okay. Anyway. And then we have Mike and Natasha. Or was it Natalie? Natalie. I just call her Natushka. She looks like a Natushka. She does. She just does. But anyway, Mike's mother left, and they're spending time together, and they decided to go for a walk. This was the strangest walk I've ever seen. She stopped and clawed a tree like a cat. I think she sniffed it. I think she licked it. And she said it made her feel alive. And I was like, Natalie, I looked at Mike, and Mike was like, I don't understand her. I'm still working on understanding her. And I was like, Mike, I can tell you what's going on. Mike, Natasha's crazy. Natalie is crazy. Run! Run for your life. Okay? You don't want to have her as a wife. My girl, I'm not gonna lie though. If I was her little I mean, I'm tiny, but I'm no longer what I was at 19. No longer. No longer what I was at 19. But if I was Natasha's little size again, I would want to get flipped like that. That's fun. I mean, it's nice when you feel like you're just lift me into the air. Lift me. But anyway, that was fun. But I was like, she is weird. She sniffed. She sniffed a tree. Ma'am, you sniffed a tree. What's going on here? But okay. And then we have Yara and Jovi. Yara and Jovi are having issues, guys. They're having issues because Jovi does not believe that Yara is pregnant, because he said that she's tricked him before when he was back at work, and the baby was not real because she used her other test that was from the miscarriage to trick him and think that she was pregnant again, and she wasn't. But she said that she told him in no time. He said that she waited until she was going to sleep. I was like, well, maybe it was like she tricked him for like 5 minutes. And he said that if she was pregnant, she would have told him while he was working. She was like, I thought it would be a nice surprise. I was like, oh my goodness, just take the test. Just take the test. So anyway, they bought one. And he said they bought a couple. And he said, no, this one's fake because, well, this one's 1.5 lines. So you're not pregnant. And I was like, maybe the second line's just really faint? Jovi? Okay. So the second one she took, he was like, oh, you really are? And she was like, yeah, I wasn't lying. And he was like, no, you played jokes on me like this before. And she was like, if I told you I wasn't joking, I'm not joking. It was serious. And I was like, damn. You know when they say sleep with one eye open? I love Yara. Because I feel like that's what you're going to have to do with her. I'd be scared if I was with Yara. No offense, Yara. I like you. These Russian, Ukrainian women, they're interesting, all right. And then we have Amira talking to her friend. Because apparently Andrew wants her to go to Serbia. So Mexico didn't work out. And she got detained, sent back. And they put in her thing that she didn't have a passport. That's why they sent her back. But yet still a passport that she didn't have was in her bag. Okay, Mexico. I went to Mexico. I liked Mexico. It's too bad you didn't get to experience it, Amira, because Mexico's pretty nice. I love Mexico. I want to go back. Everyone else is like, why do you want to go back to Mexico? Is there someone there? And I was like, no. I just really like Mexico. I like the art. I like the people. I like to practice my Spanish a little bit. But I want to go back. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It was a good trip. Good food. I love food. I want to go back. So anyway, so she didn't get to go with Andrew, but Andrew had been having a great time. He had the nerve to call her, telling her that he had a great time, and she was there stressed, crying but not really crying, and she met up her friends, and apparently nobody is a friend of Andrew. Nobody likes Andrew. I understand, because I don't like Andrew. He seems like one of those people who pretend to know it all, but really they're not that smart. You know what I mean? You know those people put on ears, but really when you dig a little deeper, they're as shallow can be. Like, you don't want to go below the surface because you're losing brain cells, I'm sure. But anyway, he claims he's that smart. They're going to Serbia. But apparently Serbia had a whole lot of cases. Okay, Andrew. Okay. That was Amira. I'd just find another American man that was good looking and actually considered her as a person and not as an object. Because Amira seems to be Andrew's property, just in another country. His French property. Maybe she's a chalet, I don't know, but she's his property, all right. Who else do we have? Oh yeah, Stephanie and Ryan. So apparently, according to Stephanie, no bang. I guess they didn't get to use that glow-in-the-dark glove. Love glove? Whatever. Apparently, they didn't get to use it. So, Stephanie's a little bit mad. And she's like, well, normally we do it at least 4 times. And we didn't even get to do it at least once. And she was like, what's the issue? Because it seems like there's an issue. And Ryan's just sitting back, lying back, like, nah, there's no problem. Like, what is it? And she's like, no, there must be an issue. And you're like, well, clearly you know what the issue is. You tell me. And she's like, oh, you know, your cousin Harris, and when I kicked you out because you were texting some girls, and I called him and he came by, and Ryan goes, I know. And I was like, oh, whoa. That's why he's been treating her like that. Because Ryan knew. Ryan ain't no fool. And Stephanie's like, I love how fast the tears dried up. And she's like, you know, your cousin Harris, he came over. And Ryan goes, I know. And she goes, you know. I was like, where's the tears? I was waiting for the violin music. No, it was like, you know? He was like, yeah. And Henny, I'm very disrespected by him, and apparently they're no longer family. But he's with Stephanie. You know, he did tell you, Stephanie girl, stick with him because he will go to America. Although before he said that he'll die in Belize. I don't understand. Maybe he's gonna die in Belize and his spirit's gonna transcend to America. Stephanie, girl, you better clean that house, get your sage, get it prayed up, because he gonna haunt you when he dies. Ryan said, I'm gonna die in Belize, but I'm gonna get to America. I'm like, okay, Ryan, let me know how that works out for you, good sir. I think that was all the couples this week. Ryan and crazy Stephanie. Wow, they need help, guys. They need help. That was 90 Day Fiancé review of, yeah, season 8, episode 8 and 9. Unsure and Insecure, and No Bang Theory. Psh, at this point, if I was in those relationships, ain't nobody, I'm unsure about why they're even together. And if they're so insecure, why even bother? And I'm not gonna lie, but there ain't none of those that I would want to bang. No offense, but I don't see it. No. Oh, no. Ooh, no. Alright, guys. Bye. 1, 2, Manates. What about you? Bye.